its grip on the highest gas prices in the Midwest. AAA says the average gallon of gas in the state sits at $3.44, 13 cents above the national average. Lake County continues to trend lower, sitting at an average of $3.32. And in Wisconsin, the average price for gas is $3 a gallon, 31 cents below the national average. Officials were called to a transformer fire on Wednesday night in Antioch. They arrived to find power lines down and a home on fire nearby. The separate situations, along with the high winds, led to a complicated firefighting effort, but eventually the flames were extinguished. One firefighter suffered minor injuries, but no one else was hurt, and the home was unoccupied. 95 WIIL Rock Sports, brought to you by Plumbers and Steamfitters, Local 118. The demand for skilled journeyman plumbers is high. Go to ualocal118.com. In basketball, the Bucks take on the Pelicans in New Orleans tonight. Tip-off at 7. Bulls are off until Sunday when they take on the Lakers. Blackhawks are at home tonight against the Predators. And last night, Chiefs beat the Chargers in overtime, 34-28. Packers at Ravens Sunday. Vikings at Bears Monday night. And finally, for many, a Barbie house was the dream toy when we were growing up.
Was it really the house, like the Malibu, right? It was in the Malibu beach house?
It was Malibu Barbie dream house.
Yeah.
And, of course, I wanted it, but we didn't have that much money, so I never got it. But the iconic dolls seemed to be sold out every Christmas. You know, if you were really lucky, you got something Barbie, but if you got like the car or the house or like the RV, you were really special. Yeah. But if you want to still live the plastic dream, a real Barbie beach house is now for rent.
I think I saw this. Yeah.
It's in sunny Santa Monica, California, and the property is decorated in her signature pink hue. So I'll show you some of the pictures. So everything is
goody.
plastic.
I can't wait.
Look, everything. It's gonna get better though.
Wow.
Tom, the story
it does.
gets
It looks
better.
like a toy house.
Yeah, it does. And so everything's plastic and it's all colorful. But here's the best part.
Is there an actual Barbie there?
No, there's a all pink bedroom. But this is the very, very best part. This is why I want to go.
Okay.
It has a pole in the bedroom. For adult activity.
When did Barbie need a stripper pole?
I don't know.
Now I know how she afforded the Corvette and the jet and the house and all that
and
stuff.
And the RV, right?
Oh, you know, Barbie was just working her way through doll college or
totally.
whatever. So.
She was practicing her moves.
Now I get it. All
on
right.
a pink pole right in the center of the pink bedroom.
You just said pink pole. We're moving on. It is 9 o'clock. Happy hour with Studio Hotrods. Smokehouse is next on WIIL Rock.
Merry Blissmas to all my WIIL Rock friends. Hey, what's up,
WIIL Rockers? It's Neil Middleton from Royal Bliss. Join us at Route 20. We're not only doing one amazing kick-ass show, we're doing two. Two WIIL Rock Bon Voyage parties. Night 1 is January 13th. We're unplugged. Night 2, January 14th, we turn it up to 11, man. Tasty adult beverages, delicious foods, and good old rock and roll from Royal Bliss.
Tickets are on sale now at 95willrock.com.
Weekends here. Want to do some shooting? Might I suggest 5-Star Firearms on Sheridan Road in Zion? They've got it for you. The range is a state-of-the-art 16-range rifle and pistol shooting range. So if you want to do some shooting, 5-Star Firearms has what you need. Their mission is to provide premium firearms, accessories, and range to keep you shooting without shooting a hole in your wallet. See what they did there. Full-service gun store. Huge selection of firearms, ammo, all the stuff you need. If you can't find it somewhere else, chances are you can find it at 5-Star Firearms. Specials each and every day of the week. Senior Day on Mondays. Tuesdays is Family Day. On Wednesdays, you get 2 for 1 on that lane rate. Thursdays is Ladies' Day. And then tonight, Friday night, date night. Head out and have some fun, do some shooting, and check out what they have for you. 5-Star Firearms on Sheridan Road in Zion, just south of the border. You can find them online at the number 5starfirearms.com. Will you get Harry and tell him to come in here? And
I was just going to ask you.
Set him up on that microphone. And...
Get your tickets now at PBR.com or allstatearena.com and find out what it means to be cowboy. WIIL, Grove, Springwood, Camp Lake, Mundelein,
Seems like I was just at a bar like 6 hours ago for the
You were.
95 Will Rock Triple Xmas Bash, and magically Harry from Studio Hotrods Smokehouse appears with the Harry of the dog, if you will. See what I did there? That's my A material, Harry. That's about the best you're getting today. So
Well, it was a hard night, obviously.
we were out late last night, yeah. But Harry is here and brought drinks, and Harry's the only person that knows the term snit. I'll have bars in all the time, and they'll serve up a Bloody Mary, and they'll say, "Here's your chaser, your sidecar, or whatever."
It's even got to be in the right glass to really be a
It's a
snit.
little snit. It's a little snit. Now, do you know why? You know the story of the snit? The original Bloody Mary recipe included beer. And people would be like, they'd use part of a can of beer, and
Really?
people would be like, "Hey, what about the rest of that can of beer? That's mine." And I'd be like, "All right, here's the rest of your beer." It had nothing to do with chasing the drink or anything. So,
There's a lot of meat on there, Harry.
and then there's a lot of meat on the Bloody Mary. So,
Yeah, we call it the Patriot Bloody Mary. It's actually got 3 sliders on it. It's got bacon on a stick, and it's got what we call, it's almost like meat candy. It's a burnt end that goes with it too. So we got a turkey club slider, a brisket slider, and then a habanero cheddar sausage slider.
it's the drink that eats like a meal.
Well, honestly, dude, you don't. It's got 3 shots
Yeah.
of Tito's
Yeah.
in it. Now
Sweet.
yours might have more. No, just kidding.
That's my
That's all
favorite.
right.
No, it's got 3
Tito's
shots.
is great. That's
It's
my
got 3
favorite part.
shots of Tito's in it, and then it comes with a sidecar. I think it's like 21, 22
Yeah.
bucks, something like that. So you're like,
Comes with a what, Harry?
a snit.
Comes with a snit.
I just
It is a-
swore. It's
but
almost like cussing on the radio.
$21 and you get your meal and your drink,
Right.
and it's just served all
And
there.
you're actually done. At that point in time, you're probably not going to eat much more.
Right,
No.
lot of places serving up the Bloody Mary with all the stuff on it, but you've got some great barbecue on yours, and it won the award. It was like the audience winner like 2 years ago. Last time they did the
Yeah.
Outdoor, the actual Fox Lake Bloody Mary Fest.
Yeah. It's the same recipe
Yeah.
for the Bloody Mary mix itself.
Yeah, Lee and I were judges, and it was a daunting day. So we're going to get into what's in there, Harry, and find out what else is going on at Studio Hot Rod Smokehouse. The studio smells really good today. I commend you for that. That is nice.
I did shower.
It's night. Well, I meant the food, but also
dude.
you smell good, Harry. You
Thank you,
smell
honey.
good. It's 9:10.
Mostly sunny today, highs in the upper 30s.
Studio Hot Rods Smokehouse in Fox Lake. You can see what's going on in here if you want to see the Bloody Mary and stuff like that. We're up and running on the social media with Tom Tube. This is Foo Fighters on Will Rock. 95 will rock the rock station. Cyclist Steak with the beer song. We are into happy hour. Studio Hot Rods Smokehouse is here. Harry's here from Studio Hot Rods Smokehouse in Fox Lake. We talked about the Bloody Mary, and then I'm going to walk over and get it. So where is my? Here it is.
It's here. I'll hand it to
Put
you.
it right. So what do you think that weighs? What do you think that weighs? Do you know, Harry?
I mean-
Don't say the answer.
I don't know.
Don't take a guess.
I would say, like, how much does a gallon of milk weigh? That's how much it kind of feels like. What do you think?
That's about right. Yeah.
It's huge.
That's 4 pounds. That's 5 pounds right there. So.
I mean, you're going to gain 4 pounds eating it, but I'm
there's my
excited to.
snit. There you go.
All
Thank you,
this
Harry.
meat is
Snit.
like delicious.
Full service. Full service. Thank you, Harry. It's
You're welcome.
9:17, the Bloody Mary that eats like a meal. We'll talk about what else is going on at Studio Hot Rod Smokehouse coming up. 9:17 Will Rock Morning Show. Thanks to the Ray and Raymond Auto Group in Fox Lake and Antioch.
Mostly sunny today, highs in the upper 30s. Saturday, mostly cloudy, chance of rain and possible light snow, highs in the mid 30s. Sunday, mostly sunny, highs in the low 30s. It's 25 in Grays Lake and 26 in Mundelein.
I'm going to try and eat some of this large amount of meat out of the way so we can have some of the Bloody Mary, too. And we'll find out what else is up at Studio Hot Rod Smokehouse in Fox Lake. Happy hour on Will Rock. Metallica on 95 Will Rock, the rock station. That is good Bloody Mary drinking music. Good meat eating music, Metallica. It's happy hour. Studio Hotrods Smokehouse is in Fox Lake. Harry is here today. We're having the big Bloody Mary. You say you guys are only open on the weekends, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right?
Yep, just Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So when can you get the Bloody Mary anytime, or is that a Sunday thing?
No, every day. Every day of the week, as long as it's a 3.
Ready for any day you want, as long as it's Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. You get thank you, Henry Ford. You get the Model A in any color you want, as long as it's black. All right. But that is a good Bloody Mary. I finally got through well, I didn't eat them all, and I finally got through the Bloody Mary mix. Is good too. What is that?
Yeah, that's basically it's got like a cactus base. It's 3 agaves. So
Okay,
and it's got a little horseradish in it and a couple other little things that we put into it.
little kick, not too bad.
Yeah, not too much.
Yeah, head on in there and try that. More about what goes on at Studio Hotrods Smokehouse in Fox Lake coming up as happy hour rolls on 9:30 now.
Mostly sunny today, highs in the upper 30s. Saturday, mostly cloudy, chance of rain and possible light snow, highs in the mid 30s. Sunday, mostly sunny, highs in the lower 30s. It is 26 in Highland Park and 25 in Lake Bluff. It is time for the 95 Will Rock Happy Hour News. A woman in the UK had to check herself into the ER after a steamy FaceTime session with her now ex-boyfriend. Rosie Sunshine was in a sexy...
Rosie Sunshine?
Rosie Sunshine.
Yay.
That's her name.
Was
Was
a stripper? We don't
She
know.
probably could be. She's really pretty. I'll show you the
She
picture.
got the name.
She was in doing a sexy video chat with her then long-distance boyfriend. During this chat, she decided to get a bit adventurous and busted out a pack of butt plugs that the boyfriend bought
All
her.
right, there it is. That's the random text. You got to tell me when you're going to say it so I can hit the discretion before we do it.
Oh, sorry.
This is the random text I got this morning at work. It's, can I say this on the air? I'm like, sure. And then you didn't say it for the longest time. I'm like, oh, she thought better of it, but I guess.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
Go start. What did she do?
Rosie Sunshine was in a sexy video chat with her then long-distance boyfriend. She wanted to get adventurous, busted out a pack of butt plugs that the boyfriend bought her, and she opted for the biggest one in the bunch.
Obviously. Anything worth doing is worth doing right.
Right. Upon insertion, her booty sucked it right up.
Okay, you don't have to. You do not have to give the scientific graphic details, okay?
Well, you know what happened after that.
No, I don't. They went to the hospital and explained I fell on it. Yeah.
She tried for an hour on her own.
No, we're done. We're done.
And that is the Happy Hour News.
Thanks. More with Harry from Studio Hotrods Smokehouse. Coming up next, you got questions, you can text them in now to 68255 Studio, the keyword. It's also running on TomTube if you want to see what's going on here and get a look at the Bloody Marys and the delicious barbecue from Studio Hotrods Smokehouse. Speaking of meats, holidays are here. You got a week. You find out what you find the perfect gift for somebody. It's tricky. Omaha Steaks makes it easy. If you got somebody on your list and you're stumped and you don't know what to get them, trust me, I got Omaha Steaks as a gift. One of the best gifts I ever got. You can tell because I kept getting it myself for like 30 years now. If you go to omahasteaks.com right now and enter WIIL in the search bar, you can save over 50% when you order the perfect gift package today. Now, the bacon wrap filet mignons, they ran out of, but they've substituted in delicious butcher cut top sirloins. Are so good. For $99.99, you're going to get those. You're going to get chicken breasts, jumbo franks, sides, desserts, including those caramel apple tartlets, and a whole lot more. And if you use our code WIIL in the search bar, you're not only going to save that 50%, but you're also going to get an additional 8 Omaha Steaks burgers included for free. So go to omahasteaks.com, type WIIL in the search bar, or shop the holiday package at Omaha Steaks retail locations, Schaumburg, Naperville, Orland Park, and Oak Brook today.
Guitars. Each guitar autographed by a Will Rock artist. Will Rock's 13 guitars of access.
Talk about a lot of meat this morning.
Right?
Yeah.
That's really in our wheelhouse. Meat's how we roll.
Meat.
BarbieLube.com.
95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. Will Rock Morning Show. Tom and Stino. Kimberly here for Stino today. It is happy hour. Harry's here from Studio Hotrods Smokehouse in Fox Lake. Open Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. We're talking about like you might do an early New Year's. I don't know that I need to see midnight on New Year's Eve. You might do some kind of early New Year's.
Yeah, we'll just prime the pump.
Yeah.
Well,
you gotta lay a base down, right?
Right? That way you could drink more, last longer.
You understand people, Harry, right? He's a purveyor of meats and there you go. But not really more of a restaurant situation going on there than a bar, you know?
Yeah, really. You know, it really is. It's a family friendly environment. It's really cool because you can actually go out by the pit and the smoker, and they can actually see how they cook the stuff. It's kind of interactive. We're actually going to open an outside pit bar, and I'm talking about doing snowmobile races in around the Super Bowl
on the chain there. Oh yeah, that weekend. Yeah,
well, it'd be cool to see, have a competition out that. So I'll let people know about that.
That's
when we
fun
do it.
stuff. Yeah. So you talk about how many you're smoking all your bacon and your turkeys and you're smoking all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like how many smokers do you?
It's just one giant smoker.
So is it always going? I mean,
well,
it's slow.
So
it takes so long to.
It does. It's 16 hours for the brisket. So it's an overnight smoke. So basically, we're cooking Thursday for Friday. You know, basically. Runs overnight, and then people sometimes get frustrated with us because we run out of stuff. But I don't serve leftovers.
Right, you got to smoke what you got.
It's like
until it's gone.
you don't heat it up the next day. It's like we make it that day, we serve it that we make it the previous night, serve it the next day, and then when it's gone. In Texas, they go, you show up late, you leave hungry.
You're not going to get it. Well, it's better than having piles of meat sit around here. And it must be like. It's like a gamble. It's like I mean, you kind of got to think, okay, how's it going to be? You must look at the weather and how many people are in town. And,
it's crazy, you know. And the thing is, what do? Do you I'm not going to serve leftovers. I know it sounds crazy, but you make it, you sell it, and if you don't sell it, it's got to go.
Yeah.
So basically, lots of days when we do run out, it's usually by 8:30, something like that. We're running out, and we tell people they're walking to the door. I'm like, we're out of brisket. We're out of burnt ends. They're like, okay, we'll take the pulled pork. We'll take the turkey. I'm like, oh, you're good. Then, okay, we're out of ribs. So I tell them, all we got left is pulled pork. And people are like, I'll take it.
So it's a little contest going on with yourself. You don't want to run out, but you don't want to have a bunch at the end. You had a day where everything runs out in the last hour. And you're like, high five.
Rarely.
It's like a parlay card in Vegas or something like that.
It is hard to do. It is hard to do.
9:38.
Mostly sunny today, highs in the upper 30s.
Studio Hot Rod Smokehouse is in Fox Lake on 12. You can find them on Facebook at facebook.com/Studio Hot Rods. Hot Rods Roadhouse there on Facebook, so you can check them out there. You can also see the video of what's going on here today, right now on TomTube. Happy Hour rolls on. Here's Pearl Jam on Will Rock.
Thanks, Tom.
The rock station there is Pearl Jam. Happy hour with Studio Hot Rod Smokehouse in Fox Lake. Harry is here. That's an offshoot of the Studio Hot Rods where they do the cars and stuff like that. You can see some of the cars there at the Smokehouse, right?
Oh yeah, we got a 1968 Chevelle for sale right on the rack,
Yeah.
right by the gaming.
I like to be there when you like raise the cars up in the elevator or whatever. That's got to be
It's kind of fun.
kind of nerve wracking too. Or,
Yeah.
yeah. They had a Grand National on there for a while, and I'm like,
That's sold.
Harry, if you want to loan me to whatever. So
You know what? I'm buying a 1969 442 today.
Yeah.
You can use that one for a while.
All right, thank you, Harry. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it.
4-speed,
You know, I have you
400.
saying that, and I have me accepting that. That's a binding verbal
I
contract.
got it.
Yeah,
I got it.
As binding as a written contract, and I have like tens of listeners who heard that.
I got
so.
it. As long as you don't crash. Well, I can't.
Oh, I
crash it.
can't say
Doesn't
that.
matter.
Yeah. Oh, I can crash it.
Oh, there you go.
All right. Come on into the Studio High Rods and get these
Crash the cars.
crashed and dent sale in another month. Stop into the Smokehouse, though, in Fox Lake on 12. And we were talking off the air about you are doing catering, too, right? If people are having parties
We got,
or whatever.
Yeah, we've had a lot of catering events. People really just love the food, and it holds really well. It's really good for catering. You know, pulled pork, burn ends.
Yeah.
You know, and it just works out really, really good.
And I saw on your website you've got there's a Christmas special that's like ready to go.
Yep.
Christmas.
Yep. You go online, you'll find that too. You go on our Facebook, and there's a link there. Studio Hot Rod Smokehouse in Fox Lake, and then there's also a whole meal. It's either smokehouse turkey or we do a spiral cut ham, and it's like double smoke. So it's smoked, and then we wrap it and we smoke it again with a pineapple habanero glaze. It is off the hook. It's seriously, all you got to do is you take it home, you warm it up, and boom, Christmas done.
You pick all the stuff you need for Christmas or the
and
holidays
if you want,
or whatever. Yeah.
I mean, we have 4 parties going on today. You know, there's a huge catering tomorrow.
So maybe I shouldn't have brought it up. Is there time to get in for if people want it for
Yeah,
Christmas?
if they order the Christmas meal, so we can get it cooked off right
Yeah.
before I think it's like the 19th.
All right.
So basically through this weekend. So if anybody's interested in that, you
Stop in
won't
and see you.
yeah,
It's
won't be
online
disappointed.
too, though, right? You can go on the
You get a
Facebook
gift card
or-
too. So if you want to just get it for family,
Yeah.
stop in and get a gift card from us and get them a Bloody Mary.
Who doesn't want?
There you go.
Who doesn't want meat for the holiday?
I mean,
I like meat. Yeah, that's a good holiday.
Clearly.
Yeah, it's 9:44.
Mostly sunny today, highs in the upper 30s.
Happy hour with Studio Hot Rod Smokehouse in Fox Lake on 12. You find them on Facebook at facebook.com/Studio Hot Rods Roadhouse. And you can see that right now on the video at 95willrock.com.
Thank you, Tom. Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
You ever been? People lose their mind about it. I've never seen it.
I've wanted to go.
I know people that go every year.
When I was
Don't put it up there yet, or it'll turn the lights out.
Oh, it will?
Yeah, if it sits there too long, if it sits there too long, it turns the lights out.
Oh, got it. Okay.
no motion.
Yeah, everybody that goes year after year and just
Really?
loves it, but I've never
never
gotten to
have.
go.
I've
Yeah.
never either, but it always sounds good.
It's supposed to be spectacular.
Tom Keefe here for Sleep Number. We're coming into a difficult time of year when it comes to sleep. This season is one of the hardest times to get a good night's sleep. The second latest bedtime for Sleep IQ sleepers was Christmas Eve, right behind New Year's Eve. Quality sleep is essential for optimal health, performance, and well-being. Lack of sleep can leave you feeling scatterbrained and cranky, especially around the holidays. This time of year, you need to get a great night's sleep when you can. That's why I rely on my Sleep Number bed. My Sleep Number setting is 35, and I love the night's sleep I get in my Sleep Number bed.
Garden are autographers. Each good 13 day.
Limited edition smart bed plus special financing. It ends Monday, December 20th, only at Sleep Number stores or at sleepnumber.com. In Kearney,
Happy hour news.
6631
Holidays are here.
Barbecue from Studio Hot Rod Smoke.
Speak.
McHenry off 31 next to Buffalo Wild Wings at the shops at Fox River. Subject to credit approval, minimum monthly payments required. See store for details.
We're going to need to fire up the plow. The big one.
Forecast is 6 feet of snow and 66 new customers for Trin Snow Service.
Hey, Terry.
She needs more drivers before business melts away.
What do you mean Dee can't drive? I thought he was certified.
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Want to hear how I almost got off the naughty list this year? I helped Santa save gazillions by having him download Capital One Shopping to his computer. Capital One Shopping instantly searches for available coupon codes and automatically applies them at checkout. You can download it too and save a bundle. You don't even need a Capital One card, and it's free. So why didn't I get off the naughty list? Turns out Santa's a stickler for naughty words. Capital One Shopping. your wallet.
Savings and available coupons vary.
At Speedway, we know a fresh start to your morning needs a fresh cup of coffee. And a big boost of energy needs a big cup of coffee. So we've got fresh coffee all day long, ready for the brewing.
So you do custom branded candles and that kind of
Oh
stuff?
yeah, so we cut bottles and then we make them for other businesses.
This weekend, good weekend to take a test drive at Ray Chevy in Fox Lake and Raymond Chevrolet in Antioch. Model year end stuff going on right now, so you know you're going to get the best deal on that new Chevy. Ray and Raymond won't be beat on price on a new Chevy, so whether you're looking to test drive the Equinox like I'm in now, or you want a Malibu or maybe a truck, they've got it for you at Ray and Raymond. You're going to find the Chevy you want at the price you deserve, and right now, they will give you more for your trade than you will believe. Even if you're not sure if you're in the market, stop in and see them this weekend. Get your trade appraised and see what they'll give you for it. They've got the Chevy you want at the price you deserve. Ray Chevy is on 12 in Fox Lake. Raymond Chevrolet is on 173 in Antioch. It is happy hour on the 95 Will Rock Morning Show. Tom and Stino. Kimberly filling in for Stino today. Harry's here from Studio Hotrods Smokehouse in Fox Lake. Dug my way through all the stuff on the Bloody Mary and having some of that right now. I was going to ask you about your favorite item. Harry, what's your favorite thing? And how long have you been? It's been in the Smokehouse for like a year now.
I like smoking the tires on my cars.
Yeah, you can't eat those. You can't eat those. You ever try and smoke some meat with tire smoke? That would be horrible.
I think it'd be horrible.
Yeah.
It'd be a fun video.
It'd be well branded for you. But you have like a favorite. You have like a favorite item there.
You know, I go through different phases. Right now, we made this turkey club, so it's that smoked turkey with the bacon on top of it. It's served like a club. It's really, really good. And then we came out with these nachos. Honestly, people come in and they find something they love, and they come in and get that every time. I'm like, dude, and I'll just bring them some food to their table.
Yeah.
When I go somewhere, I always I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try something, and then I always default to what I like.
So lots of times I'll just walk around. We have this banana pudding. It sounds really stupid, but banana pudding that we make, it's like this Texas style. My buddy Johnny from Texas.
There's Texas style banana pudding.
Dude, you don't understand. It's
I learned something today.
I know. It's got like little vanilla wafers in it. It's got a little bit of whipped cream on top.
What makes it Texas style? It's served with you get a gun on the side.
It
give you a
does.
gun.
It comes with a 6-shooter.
It secedes from the Union and becomes its own state. So Texas style banana pudding.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I know it's weird, right?
Yeah.
You got to try it to see it. It's like the things that we do come right out of the center of Austin, Texas. A buddy of mine has an amazing restaurant down
This
there.
is a good
top
story.
50.
He gave you his recipes
so he
and
worked
all
for me.
that.
Can I tell the story real quick?
Yeah.
So he worked for me 10 years ago. We ended up parting ways, and it just wasn't working out. And I was going down to Texas, and we traveled all around the country, 45 days on the road, looking at barbecues, and I ended up down in Texas, and this guy saw me on Facebook. He says, Harry, come let me help you. And I'm thinking, he doesn't work for me anymore. Is he going to shoot me? How's that going to work? He was so good to me. He's like, Harry, you're a mentor. You help me out. Let me help you. Turns out he's like the Pope of barbecue in Texas.
Really?
That's
saying a lot.
Dude, so they come out with the top 50 once a year, right? So
top 50 in Texas?
In Texas.
Okay.
So he made the top 50 this year in Texas, which is a big deal. And he helped me buy the equipment. He gave me the recipes. He came up here and taught us. He didn't even want to take money. It was an amazing. His name's John Brotherton. Look him up. If you're ever in Austin, Texas, look up
that's the
Brotherton's.
barbecue.
Brotherton's Black Iron Grill. It's top shelf. He took me to these places. They wouldn't even take our money. We went to all these places.
So he is like a guy.
I'm
He's
serious.
They're happy
it was
that
really
he's
weird,
there.
and I had no idea. And he was just so good to me. He's like, Harry, you help me, let me help you.
Trying your barbecue, I can tell. So I just backtracking a little bit. You went on a 45-day
mission.
meat road, and you lived.
Dude,
tell about it.
Do you know? Have you ever heard of meat sweats?
Yeah.
So
constant meat sweats.
It was terrible
the whole time.
I had never even heard of this.
Did you gain weight?
Oh, I went 40 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously, I used to be very svelte.
Yeah.
That's a pound a day.
I'm telling you, it was awful. And I'm like,
it was
sweating.
awful. It sounds wonderful, but how many days until it got awful? a weekend.
It was with Johnny.
Yeah.
You don't understand. This guy is like, if there was an Olympics for barbecue, he would win it.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Seriously,
gosh.
I'm sweating, and I'm like, I don't feel so good. He's like, it's just a meat sweat. You'll get over it.
standard.
Let's try the next place. I'm like, dude.
You start sweating butter or lard, you got an issue.
It was crazy.
Studio Hot Rod Smokehouse is on 12 in Fox Lake. Great Bloody Mary, great barbecue, and catering for your holiday party, special Christmas meal that they have for you. You can find out more online. Just search Studio Hot Rod Smokehouse on Facebook, and you'll find them there. And then all sorts of stuff going on. Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Delicious barbecue, great drinks, and all that stuff. So, Harry, we appreciate you coming in today, man.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. If you get a chance, stop in and say, this is the toughest question. I kind of asked it, but I'm going to ask you specifically. This is my going through town question. Somebody's just passing through Fox Lake. They'll never be there again. They see the dragster on top of your place. They're like, let's try this place. They go and they're like, all right, what's the one thing? The one thing you would want to be what they try. This is the lasting impression. This is what they're going to tell their friends about.
You know, honestly, if they try the brisket. It's that 16-hour smoke brisket.
Yeah.
And if it's done right it's just done on white oak. And try that. If you like brisket, you'll never. There's people from Texas come
Brisket's
into my
my
place.
favorite thing, too.
And they
Yeah.
come in. I got this girl that actually works for me. She came in and she took a job with me. She's like, I'm from Texas, and I'm going to tell you, if this ain't right, I'm going to let you know. She had the food, and she's like, oh my God, I love this place, and now I want to work here. Her name is
There you
Rhiannon.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's great. Now
Yeah.
she works for me, and everybody comes in. She's like, this is like authentic Texas
You
barbecue.
can get a Texas-style barbecue from a Texas-style waitress, and make sure you get your
I know.
Texas-style banana pudding when you're
Yes.
done. So
Your banana pudding, yes.
I don't know. I only eat East Coast banana pudding.
Sorry,
Sorry,
sir.
Harry.
Sorry,
Snob. Studio Hot Rod Smokehouse on 12 in Fox Lake on Facebook as well. Just search Studio Hot Rod Smokehouse. Harry, thanks for coming in today. Log toss time. Thanks to Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service. You make the green, they count the beans. I made yesterday. If I make today, that's a perfect week for me, and it's basically
really?
Wayne and Stino's fault that nobody won the jackpot this week. Watch this. Boom. That's
Yes!
perfect. That
Woo!
drained it. 2 in a row.
Yeah.
We'd be giving away like $1,000 right now if Stino and Wayne hadn't screwed the pooch on it. So
Wow.
next week, maybe, go to the Win Stuff page at 95willrock.com. Sign up for Log Toss. Thanks to Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service. Spring chicken anymore. Yeah. 95 Will Rock, the rock station. 9:57.
Mostly sunny today, highs in the mid 30s.
Thanks for filling in today, Kimberly. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Stino should be back on Monday. Thanks to Harry from Studio Hotrods Smokehouse for coming in today.
Thank you, sir.
I needed hair of the dog after last night with the Smith & Myers thing. So stop in to see Harry. Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, Studio Hotrods Smokehouse in Fox Lake. 501 Club Party tonight. Stino will be there, too. We're at Galati's Hideaway in Cary starting at 501 with Miller Lite. Stino's got the year-end rewind part 2 tomorrow morning from 6 until 10. Some regurgitated things from this year. And then tomorrow afternoon at 2, I'll be at Smokes and Such in Round Lake, your chance to qualify. That's the last event to qualify for one of the autographed 13 guitars of Axmis. That's tomorrow, starting at 2. And then the big giveaway tomorrow night at 6 at Shooters. Hope to see you there. Hope you win one of those axes. Otherwise, have a good weekend. Talk to you Monday morning, bright and early, 5 until 10. John Bang and Betty Perry coming in next on Will Rock.
He's a little slow, too, this